So, as you guys know, me and Terry have been working on a theme song for a new cartoon. Um, I wanted to get into that a little bit today and kind of show you how we went about the process coming up with it. So, I'm going to pull up some screen capture of this uh, project so far and kind of explain how we got to where we're at and what kind of I can't give specifics of the inspiration behind it, but um, I'll kind of dig into, how we led to each idea. Um, so let me go ahead and fire that up. And no, don't want that. Okay. So get the screen recording going. That way I can play it in the video. All right. So I have the project up now. You can kind of see on the project, let me click that, what we did, or what I did, was basically surf for an inspiring guitar riff that I thought would be fun to play and kind of give you that cartoony feel from like whenever I was a kid and I was Saturday morning and we were watching cartoons, like what kind of music did I listen to, whenever I was watching cartoons. So it was something that was going to be attention getting, but not super aggressive. Like, I don't know how a cartoon theme would go over well with kids if it sounded like, some of my favorite bands, like All That Remains, Kill Switch, Mutiny Within, stuff like that. So, this is kind of what I came up with. It's very light, very rough. I patched a couple things together because if you watched the live stream, you saw like the very, very original concept, and I had an idea for the middle part that kind of catered to, the antagonist. So I kind of put pieces together, and then the middle section was supposed to have like a triplet feel, and it wasn't working out. So it's kind of the three main parts going to be a little bit repetitive. But what's going to break it up is the vocals and the lead work that's going to be over it, which I have not written or recorded yet. So a lot of people don't know it, but if you use Logic, it actually has a drummer built in. And for me and Terry, usually Mike would work with us and help us build the drums. I'm okay at programming them if they're on the grid, but it's not my favorite thing to do. So I thought, you know what? Let's find the tempo. Let's program a drummer to follow it and see what we get out of that. And that's where I ended up getting these drum parts up here. And you can kind of listen to this and see. So, and that's just a drummer from Logic. You have to find the tempo and program it according to the tempo. This particular track's 180 beats per minute. Well, I'm not insanely thrilled with the drum sounds of this East Bay kit that the program put in there for me. So what I've done is I've copied and pasted those parts to another track and we're going to be replacing them with EZ-Drummer. Then that's going to help me be able to stack any drum sounds that I need to do. Plus, I can edit some of the hits if I need to, which I do. So we'll get into that. I don't know how deep I'll get into that today, but I am going to try out a couple of different drum sets today. But my first area of focus is going to be retracking the guitars, so I can have the hits on one track and then the other riff, the main riff, on a separate track. And I've also got to track the bass today. So with that being said, and you can see like down here on the vocal track, I won't be unmuting that today. It was kind of the inspiration and the catalyst for kicking this off the way we did it. So first thing I want to do is with this main guitar, I don't want to lose it, so let's do this. I'm going to highlight it, go to edit, and we're going to bounce these regions in place. So what it's going to do is it's going to make this all one track. Right. Boom. All right. So so you can hear right here on the hits, the cymbals are, even though it's the same drum kit, they sound weaker. I'll have to go in and either change the pitch or change the velocity on those. But we have our main guitar track. It's all one piece. I mostly did that because I just didn't want to lose it. And also these, you see here, these tracks are stacked. There's take one, take two, untitled. It's bits and pieces. I wanted it all in one track, so I can actually just do away with that altogether if I wanted to. So let's come up with a new main guitar. And boop, 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 boom. All right. So now I'll show you guys the signal chain. I'm gonna step back and grab the guitar real quick. All right. So oh yeah, so I'm using my watch to make sure everything's in frame. This is trusty old Schecter C1 Plus. I bought it a long time ago, and I put some PRS, some Mark Tremonti pickups in it. Absolutely love the guitar, and to keep it in the family back in the day, I sold it to Terry, so Terry's guitar, but I brought it home and restrung it with some elixirs. So let's see what we can come up with. Normally I'd use the Variax, but today I've left the Variax at the studio, and I just wanted to use a real guitar on this, plus one that can be tuned. Too close. Sounds pretty good. Alright. Let's see what kind of stuff we can do here. Got tons of plugins here. I've got Amped Roots, got Archetype of Bossy. I feel like I had another archetype. No, maybe it's STL. I had Annie James and Will Putney. Got the Slate amps. I got too much junk. Got Amplitude. I've had that forever. I don't use it all that much. Let's go with STL. Might help if I pick one, huh? Let's do. I'm a pretty big fan of the Will Putney. Cool. All right. No, I'll make you guys wait around and hear this. I'm going to go ahead and give it a shot and then come back here in a little bit. Alright, so what now is I'm going to set up some auto punches. Just want a little bit of space on each side. We'll make the hits first. So. Okay. Listen to it. Paw and do the same thing here. And I might keep these. You never know. So, one of the things for me is I've never been the kind of person that's, you know, everything's got to be exactly on hit, and so you just got to see how it turns out and go back and find out if it's where you needed it. I think I may have I cut too much off the end of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of that one and try it again. So whenever we get into the mixing process, I'll start working with some compression, stuff like that. Right now, I mean, they're just basically DIs. Well, here. Clang, clang, clang. So I don't even know if you can hear that on the camera. So there's just that light without having the actual app with the plug-in turned on. So all right. And I just realized that I just did that all with the neck pickup. So let's do this. Might create some variety, some width. So let's do. All right. Set that one. All right. Whoops. Try it again. No. This sucks. Came in late. We'll cut this out, by the way. So now we go into the main one. So for me, it's very old school Poison vibe. I remember back in those days, Poison, Motley Crue, those were the bands I was listening to. And that's kind of why I lean toward this specific tactic. So let's listen back. The original, new one, a lot more punchier, a lot vibier. Still going to be in the background, lay low. Pull these hits back some. Alright, so that's the basics of the guitar tracks. I mean, there's not much else that needs to go into that. So, and let's see here. So, next thing we need to do is track some bass. Again, I'm going to be going direct. I'll have to find a good bass tone that I like. You know, and the great thing about this is I'm basically recording DIs, and whenever you're doing a DI, you can reamp it with anything you want, right? Here's some frequencies I'll have to take out. Here's some frequencies I'll have to take out. It's no big deal though. We can make that happen. Not only can we make that happen, we can make that happen. Alright. Okay. So let's grab the bass. Hush. The door guy. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, we don't want that there. Oh, what input are we on here? All right, input 1. So, wonder if this thing's, sure it is. Yeah, still going. Good. All right. So this is a trusty little Sterling Music Man sub-series bass. It's regular old 4-string. I think it's got to shorten the jack. Should give like those hits more punch. We'll see how it sounds when we just do it on one track. Of course, I'm going to screw that up. Ooh, what did I just do? Yeah, no. Wow. This is the one you want. Whoops. So let's give it a quick listen. I think I'm gonna do a separate track anyway, but I think that there's a little bit too much low end in that. Let's give it off some heavy signals here. So. Messing with this, and it's a drop D, so I could do the lower hits. So can't open it. Did you get it? No. All right. I'll be right back. All right. Okay. Let's do this. Go ahead and make another track. This is the one we want. And once again, I'll just do the hits because I want to do them in a lower register. And then I can do the higher stuff where it normally would be played. So. this one. So there's going to be a lot of low end in this starting out, but whenever I work on mixing it down, I'll start cutting all the extra crap out of it. All right, so so far today we changed out the drum tracks. I got them figured out. We tracked new bass lines. We tracked the guitar, which I may end up doing again because it's not gain staging very well. It's actually a little bit lower once I add on the plug-in. So without the plug-in, it's banging. So I played it aggressively enough. I don't know, I might try putting a gain plug-in on it, a stock gain plug-in. Try to get the gain before the plug-in up so I can do more with it. Or I may double the tracks, which is just a simple copy and paste for me. Then again, I don't know. I could just retrack it too. It's pretty easy. But that's where we're at today. Throughout the week, I'm going to work on gain staging and work on starting mixing it and routing the drums. So appreciate you guys for watching. Check us out on YouTube. It's Day of Ruin. So check us out. Check out some of our old videos. We've also got a bunch of music on iTunes. You can look us up there. I definitely appreciate you guys for watching and seeing a little bit inside, behind the scenes kind of stuff. I know it was pretty quick today. It's about an hour and a half worth of film I gotta go through, so I'm gonna start working on editing the video now. Thanks for watching. It's Day of Ruin.